Okay, let's talk about scams. It doesn't matter where you are in the world right now, scammers are probably targeting you. So in 2023, Australians lost over $2.7 billion to scams, and that number is likely a lot higher due to underreporting. A lot of people are too embarrassed to report scams. So this number is likely a lot higher. In 2025, so last year, the Australian government passed the Scam Prevention Framework, or SPF, and basically it's a way of holding businesses accountable when someone falls for a scam. So what is the Scam Prevention Framework, or SPF? Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear SPF, I think of the sun protection factor, like on sunscreen labels, where you go, oh yeah, SPF 50, that'll protect me from the sun, well, in theory, and hopefully I won't get burnt. And I don't know if this was done intentionally, but I guess you can kind of think of the Scam Prevention Framework as preventing you from getting scammed. But as with SPF 50, it doesn't necessarily prevent you from getting burned. It just might prevent you from getting burned more, which I think is actually probably a good way to think about it. Basically, it's looking at 3 different sectors. So it's looking at banks, telecommunication companies like Telstra, and digital platforms like social media. So what does this actually mean? In theory, it means that people will be able to not only report scams more easily, businesses will be potentially fined if they are found to be negligent. It's also mentioned that there will be this intelligence sharing amongst different companies, so that, say, for example, if you were scammed and you reported it to the business, that business then reports it to the ACCC. The ACCC could then contact the bank where that scammer's account is being used, and they could then block any future transactions to that account. So it'll prevent future victims, which is a good thing. But the negatives, I think that it's missing a lot of really big scams that Australians are losing a lot of money to. For example, it doesn't mention crypto scams. A lot of people are putting money into fake crypto platforms due to pig butchering type scams, which is a combination of a romance and financial scam. It also doesn't mention dating apps. So targeting dating apps as a digital platform. A lot of people are falling for scams due to these scammers that they're meeting on dating platforms. It also doesn't mention the use of AI and deepfakes, which are commonly being used now. People are pretending to be celebrities or people's bosses to then get money from them that way. And it also doesn't mention superannuation scams. Scammers know that we have a lot of money in these super funds because they know that Australians use them when they retire for the rest of their life. And there's a lot of money in the superannuation industry in Australia. So it doesn't mention any of these major things, and I think that's critical. I think the way that this document was written is kind of like how I imagine people were talking about scams 20 years ago, where we were kind of thinking of the Nigerian Prince scam. But things have changed, and I think that this framework doesn't really reflect how scams are being done now and the scale at which they're being done either. There are a lot of things in this that I think are missing, and I understand that we can't cover all types of scams. I think that it's a good starting point. I think that it's good that the government is doing something about it, but I think there's a lot more we can do. Don't wait for the laws to pass before something gets done. We all can be doing something now. If you want more information on how to spot scams, make sure you follow this channel. We recently did an episode on gift card scams. We're hoping to do a lot more. So yeah, make sure you follow the Cybersecurity Girls on how to stay safe online, and we'll catch you in the next video.